So I'm back once again with some 90s talk. Like I said in the last video, I was going to start talking about movies and stuff like that. Movies and TV shows. So here we go. Let's see. We got movies. We had American Pie, Home Alone, the Home Alone series. The third one sucked because it was a different character. It was no longer, shit, what the hell was his name? Macaulay Culkin wasn't in the third movie. It was some other kid and it sucked. The third Home Alone movie sucked. I'm sorry. So you had Home Alone, you had all the Turtles movies, you had 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, yeah. 3 ain't even coming theaters. I think 3 was straight to a VHS. Yo, and back in the day, y'all, with VHS, it took forever for a movie to come on VHS if it was in theaters. It would take like maybe almost a year. Almost a year. I don't remember, but I think it was basically just a year. A movie to come out. I need to avoid all that shit. I'm getting hurt bad right now. Once again, gotta tap the button to get these controls to work. Yeah, so back in the day, it took forever. I remember waiting for eternity for the Power Rangers movie to come out. The Power Rangers movie took forever to come out on VHS. Speaking of VHS, I remember when there was a blockbuster was everywhere. Blockbuster buildings was everywhere. You know, because we ain't had internet back in the day. We could just download movies and all that shit. Y'all had to actually go out and rent a movie from a store. Not like nowadays. You gotta go on the internet and you do buy credit card to download a movie and shit. And you had to actually go out and rent a movie for like $2, $3, whatever. Hell yeah. So anyway, back to movies. You had a booty call with Jamie Foxx. Speaking of booty call, I remember that song. You gotta lick it before we kick it. You got to get it for the one so you can kick it. Whatever the name of the band is, I'll put it in the annotations again. That song, you had the Macarena song, I think might have came out at that time. I forgot about Will Smith too. He came out with, he was with Jazzy Jeff. Summer, summer, summertime. That song, and parents just don't understand. That song, I forgot a couple people. Drew Hill with that whole, but we're not making love no more. That song, and somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head. Who else ain't I mentioned? Damn, all these songs I keep forgetting. Drew Hill, who else I ain't mentioned? Little Kim came out with that. I know you see me. I know you heard me on the. I know you see me on the video. True, I know you heard me on the radio, but you still don't pay me no attention. Listen to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool. Something. I gotta bring a crush on you. Something. I gotta let you know that I got a crush on you. So. I'm getting all these damn artists. There's so many damn songs we listened to back in the 90s that it's crazy. Like, you had people becoming one-hit wonders out of nowhere. Yes, I died, and that's fine because these videos are not about me playing this game. It's about me just talking to y'all. Okay, fuck it. We had to begin again. At the beginning, I should have just killed myself earlier. But wait, whatever. I'm back to 3 lives. Who else? And I mentioned, I'm back to movies, I think now. I had all them Disney movies coming out back in the day. You had Mulan, Aladdin, who else? Was it Alice in Wonderland, I think was another one of them. Was it Alice in Wonderland? The Little Mermaid, A Bug's Life. I think was it Toy Story? I think Toy Story was Pixar. I don't know if that's Disney. Pixar. Damn, I'm trying to think of all these. Hercules. Jesus Christ. moving on from Disney movies, because I can't remember every single Disney movie that came out. I said Lion King, didn't I? Yeah, I said Lion King, I think already. Jungle Book, I think, was the 90s too. The Tarzan movie, the cartoon movie where he was over here sliding around. He was skateboarding on branches and shit in the jungle, I think. Pretty sure he was, I think, in that movie. Yeah. Tarzan. What else? Moving on from Disney. I remember Fern Galley, for some reason I can't pronounce the name. Fern Galley. What else we had up here? Fern Galley, Bebe's Kids. Bebe's Kids was a big one for me. I remember Tales from the Hood. Wasn't that scary. It was corny as hell, but it was still entertaining. Tales from the Hood, yes. I guess a play on Tales from the Crypt. I watched that show too. It used to be a TV show, Tales from the Crypt. It had a show and it had a cartoon show. I think that was still 90s when the cartoon came out. I remember the R.L. Stein books, back to TV shows and movies and stuff like that. This is where I died, isn't it? Something like that. Movies. I remember the Mighty Ducks movies, 1, 2, and 3. Back in the day when I don't even watch hockey, but I guess back in the day I thought that, since Mighty Ducks had a movie franchise going out, that they was the best hockey team ever. Speaking of sports, I remember how Chicago Bulls dominated the 90s, and Dallas Cowboys was killing it in the NFL in the 90s. Cowboys was killing it. I remember the fact when Green Bay beat Patriots the one year, and then they came back again into the Super Bowl when they had to face the Broncos, and everybody who I was with wanted Green Bay to win again, but Broncos ended up winning in the end. I remember starter jackets. I remember the light up shoes when you would walk and the shoes and the bottom of the shoes would light up. That was the coolest thing ever. I remember FUBU coming out. I used to rock FUBU all the time. Especially when FUBU, there used to be a joke going around about the fact that FUBU, somebody used to say that FUBU stands for Farmers Used to Beat Us, or whatever. It's supposed to be for us, by us, or whatever. But FUBU, back in the day, I got killed right there, because I was acting stupid. FUBU, I said starter jackets and all that shit. What else? What else? Back to movies. Rush Hour came out. Did I say American Pie yet? I think I might have said American Pie already. American Pie. What else came out? Terminator 2 came out in the 90s. Man, it's hard remembering all this stuff. It brings a tear to my eye. The Rugrats movie came out. What else we got here? Jesus. Come on, think. Think about movies in the 90s. The Wild Wild West, Men in Black, Will Smith with his damn song, getting jiggy with it, na 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 na, and we going straight to the Wild Wild West. Damn, would you? Yo, stop dodging me and get killed. What other movies I ain't mentioned yet? Movies. It's think about all this stuff is so hard. Did I mention the Matrix coming out? It's a mini boss, I think. The Matrix. What else we had here? That Bruce Lee movie came out, Enter the Dragon, I think. And I used to think that back in the day, that was a true movie of what happened when Bruce Lee was alive. When none of that shit would have made sense if you thought it was alive. Oh, you know what? Speaking of singers, I forgot to mention Alanis, whatever her name is. I'll put it in the annotations again with that song "Ironic." It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride. Her. Now, and I already watched the video of that Irish comedian making fun of the fact that she got the whole ironic wrong. She was all wrong about what ironic means. Yeah, the Irish comedian, I'll bring his name up too in the adaptation, so why not? Yeah, him. There was Dr. Doolittle and the Nutty Professor, I think, came out in the 90s. Jesus. What else? What else we got here? Pulp Fiction, I think that was 90s too. Yeah, Pulp Fiction. Oh boy. What else we had? It's getting hard to remember all the One Up Time. Got a one up for that. I don't know who else I got here. Oh, I've got to mention Freak Nasty, the artist, the musical artist, Freak Nasty, back to music again, Freak Nasty. I said, I'll put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I'll put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. That was my shit. I even copped this album when it came out. Yes, Freak Nasty. Freak Nasty wanna see, can y'all do this? If y'all can do this right, I'll put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. What else? Movies. I'm moving on from movies now. You know, the Rugrats movie and all that stuff. Rugrats movie. I think that was 90s. The Good Burger movie. Kenan and Kel. They had their movie. Alright, that's the end of that stage. Good there. The Good Burger movie. I'm about to go on the TV shows now. The Rugrats, Doug, Our Real Monsters, Ren and Stimpy, My Brother and Me, Salute Your Shorts, Wild and Crazy Kids, Guts, Legends of the Hidden Temple. What else did I mention? Jesus. Alan Strange, I think, or something like that. The black kid who was an alien. The Secret Adventures of Alex Mack. Jesus, I'm trying to remember all these names. Cousin Skeeter. Pepper Ann. Recess, I think, was another one. I think the Recess was another one. Powerpuff Girls, Cow and Chicken, Ed and Eddie. Jeez. All these names I'm trying to think of right now. On top of my head. Who else did I mention? Rocco's Modern Life. Even though this show was an 80s show, I used to stay up late and watch Fantastic Max. Bucky O'Hare, I think, was 80s. I'm not sure. Bucky O'Hare was another one I used to watch all the time. Bucky O'Hare, SWAT Cats. Jesus Christ. The beginning of a Toonami and Dragon Ball Z. I remember back in 1992, 1993, on the USA channel, they had Sailor Moon. And I had no idea what anime was. But these girls was hot as hell for a cartoon anyway. And it was drawn so differently. I was like, oh, I have to watch this. See, Sailor Moon, Sonic the Hedgehog had two cartoons. You had the random standalone episode Sonic cartoon, and then you had Sonic the Hedgehog with Freedom Fighters. When you had Lisa and them, the storyline that the comics was based off of. I'm about to die. Shit, fucking up. Concentrate, bruh. Come on. Did I mention for music groups 112? I forgot to mention. Did I go? What do I do? Anyway, moving on from that. Back to shows. What else we got here? You had Courage, the cowardly dog. Jesus, I'm trying to remember all these names just coming up at me. I was gonna spam the move, but I got killed anyway. You might be, I guess. Oh my god. I remember cartoon shows on MTV, Celebrity Deathmatch. I remember Eon Flux, I think this is how you pronounce it. That girl that be down in every damn episode. She had a big old booty. Eon Flux, I think is how you said it. Eon Flux, Beavis and Butthead, Daria. Jesus, finally he died. Leatherhead is dead. Yeah, Eon Flux. I think I'm saying the name right. Yeah, I think I already said Daria. What else? Y'all remember Inside Out Boy? Inside Out Boy. Did I mention for music Blink 182 with that song What's My Age Again? I think I might have missed them, but yeah, Blink 182. What's my age again? What's my age again? What else did I mention? Shows in the 90s. What else? I vaguely remember the Beetlejuice cartoon, even though that cartoon came out in the late 80s. I remember the Addams Family cartoon, the one in the 90s. Jesus. What else we got? I'm trying to think. Because not all this is written down. All I wrote down was a bunch of musical artists. That's all I wrote down. Shows I ain't write down. I remember The Little Train. No, not The Little Train. The Little Engine That Could. That movie. I remember Little Nemo. Not the fish. Finding Nemo. There was a kid who was called Nemo, and he used to ride on a bed. This bed, his bed would fly, and he had a scepter, and he was fighting Nightmare or whatever. I remember fairies. Fairies. What was the 80s movie? Never mind. Skip that. No, not that. What else was in there? Damn. I'm trying to think. We could do games too. I remember. Shows. I'm just talking about shows. Kenan and Kel's the obvious one. Kenan and Kel was an obvious show that I never mentioned. All That. Carissa Explains It All. Jesus. Going back once again to music. Somehow I never mentioned TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah. That matter of fact, they did the theme song for All That. They had that, and they had that song Scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. That song. So I creep, yeah, just creeping on the down low. Said nobody is supposed to know. Oh, so I creep. Yeah, them. Who else ain't I mentioned though? For real, I'm gonna my brain is all scattered right now because it's just all these people that I mentioned. My brain is scattered right now. Who else did I mention? Because I keep on going back to music. I'm supposed to be going on to something else. I already said I'm back to TV shows again. Once again, I'm TV showing. I'm back on my TV shows. Trying to reminisce about TV shows. TV shows I'm running out of steam if it's TV shows. The Disney Channel had, let's see, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Goof Troop, the Mighty Ducks cartoon, Bonkers, I think. Yeah, Bonkers. That show got on my nerves, but Bonkers. Tailspin, that's right, Tailspin, Chippendale. Matter of fact, I think there's another movie I'm forgetting that was in the 90s called was it Rescuers or Rescue something? It was mice rescuing people. Cartoon. I forget. It was a girl mouse and a guy mouse, and they rescued humans. No, I think it might have been Down Under. I think it might have been called something like that. I remember American Tail, FUBU goes west. Jesus. Goddamn. That was a movie though, not a cartoon. It was an animated movie. But I remember that. Did I mention South Park when it first started? And how it was crazy how we had a cartoon cussing even a lot more than The Simpsons. Jesus. Alright, you can stop shooting now. It's pizza right there too. Okay, there we go. I'm so scatterbrained when I'm talking about the 90s because it's so much. Yes, I got them both that time. Yes. You don't. Did I say Ren and Stimpy yet? Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. I remember watching MTV and remember how amazing it was. With you had the Real World, you had Road Rules, I think. MTV Spring Break, and I remember how amazing it was to watch Spring Break and have all these chicks stripping and showing their titties that was censored on TV, and how I thought when I would grow up that I'll be doing all that stuff, partying in Cancun and all that stuff. Man, it was the crazy. I think they might have had an orgy at one of the spring breaks, like a dude straight up just took his pants off, and then there was this big ass orgy. But y'all don't be seeing that nowadays because of the fact that I think nobody. Because for one, I want to mention the fact that since everybody got a damn cell phone, and they can take pictures and run movies, nobody wants to end up on the internet and having their boobs and shit and they tits on the internet. Just there on the internet, straight up. So that's why you don't be seeing girls stripping and just showing their titties like they used to, because of camera phones and all that shit. But back to Spring Break, and you had all them games you used to play. The Blame Game, the Spring Break Challenge, all types of games. I remember the Tom Green Show. I remember on Spring Break they had Gilbert Gottfried there one time, and he was trying to get some pussy, but he couldn't. Once again, I need to go back to music because I forgot to mention a couple people. I forgot to mention 2 Unlimited with y'all ready for this? That, and they had that Twilight Zone song. Who else did I mention? Jesus, like for real, my brain is all over the place because I can't remember all these people. It's too many groups that just came out of nowhere, had a song, and then you ain't hear from them after that. Who else did I mention? Somehow I forgot to mention Slim Shady, M, when he first came out with that. Nowadays everybody want to talk, they got something to say. When it comes out with a movie, let's go to the Smith, I forgot about Dre. I'm Slim Shady, I'm the real Shady. Now you are the Slim Shady, just to say, who's the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up. Slim Shady when he was first coming out. Man, there's so many people to mention that I keep on forgetting. There's too many people. That's just it. There's too many groups that was coming out from not even in America, and they was making the top 5, 10, and all that. Once again, I forgot. What is this? The 3rd video that I'm doing on the 90s right now. Did I already mention the Gummy Bear show? I think there was a show on Disney that was called the Turklesons, I think they was called. I never watched it, but I remember seeing the previews of the Turklesons. It wasn't a cartoon. It was a family. Torkelson's, good lord. I got shot. Okay, I shouldn't have jumped that time. They jump, don't jump. I need to jump, but I couldn't jump. Who else did I mention? Just a video just mentioned people. Good lord, I can't remember all my people, and I feel so bad. Like y'all free in the comments to mention names in the 90s. Any of y'all that was born in the 90s and remember songs, movies, TV shows. Who ain't I mentioned? What ain't I mentioned? I mean, okay, sure. Pokemon came out in '98, and I remember thinking that Pokemon wouldn't take off. Like the whole idea sounded stupid. But the reason why I got it was the fact that I had a poster, because back in the day I used to collect the Nintendo Power. You know, Nintendo Power it died. Was it last year? This year they stopped making Nintendo Power, but Nintendo Power had a poster in it, and it showed Pokemon. And I remember seeing a Blastoise, and you got a turtle that had cannons on his back, and I used to think to myself, this game won't take off, but it looks so cool. So Pokemon came out in '98. Oh boy, Pokemon. There was Ace. There was Ace Ventura. You know, Ace Ventura with his whole Jim Carrey, The Mask. I remember Night at the Roxbury. Speaking of that, they had that "What is love? Baby, don't hurt me, don't hurt me no more." How do you, is it Hathaway or Annotations again? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What else we got here? Speaking of Jim Carrey, you had Living Color. Ooh, Game Over. I don't know if I can keep going because I had a Game Over again. But just so many memories from the 90s. Just crazy memories that I can't even mention in all these videos. It took me 3 videos to do this. Like, it's 3 videos to talk about the 90s. I remember Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne's World, the movies. I think that was 80s. Speaking of Wayne's World, you had Austin Powers. I don't know if I mentioned him, but Austin Powers. Y'all remember Scrambled porn? When y'all tried to watch a dirty channel and it was all fuzz or scrambled, and you had to mess with the antenna to try and see like one titty. There was that. I remember I had HBO, and I remember the show Real Sex, which is really not that dirty as you would think it was when you was a kid. Like it wasn't even that I guess, yeah, just dirty compared to what we got nowadays. When y'all see everything, Real Sex was nothing. Even though back in the day I thought it was. I'd even try to watch Sex in the City because the title had sex in it. You would think that, oh, there's gonna be live sex on camera or whatever. You might see like a titty or two, but there was no actual genitals and all that stuff going on. They had sex scenes, but not like sex scenes where you would actually see what was going on. Oh yes, we was all dirty when we was kids. That's right. I mean, besides getting out of that phase about girls having cooties and all that stuff. This video was 29 minutes. I don't know how else I can keep going. Back in the day, it was different. You didn't have cell phones. Kids 7, 8, 9 years old did not have cell phones back in the day. Y'all had to actually call each other on the home phone, and then y'all would have to go over that person's house, and then y'all would be outside all day playing sports and playing action movies and pretending to be in the army and being a Power Ranger and stuff like that. Power Rangers, then the Ninja Turtles, all this stuff y'all do back in the day. Right now though, in this day and age, kids will text each other all day and they'll have a whole conversation of just by texting each other. They don't hear each other's voices, they will just text each other. There's also the fact that back in the day, in my day and age, when y'all was kids, y'all had to be home when the night lights came on. Yeah, not night lights. The street lights would come on, and you had to go home because that was the rule. Street lights come on, you need to come home to let your parents know that you was all right. Nowadays, though, all you got to do is text your mom, your daddy, and let them know that you are okay. LOL, smiley face, I'm all right, mom. Can I stay out longer? Is what it is nowadays. You couldn't do that back in the day. I remember there not being an internet back in the day. I remember when Windows 95 came out, and just not be on internet all the time. Just not surfing the web because there wasn't a lot to surf on in the beginning.